Morris & Mackenzie, committed to providing innovative quality insurance products and risk management services through a team of highly skilled specialists. A unique ownership structure, emphasis on teamwork, integrity, and commitment to specialization. Together, these attributes produce a quality of service and a dedication to clients that remain unequaled in the Canadian insurance brokerage sector. We perform because we care. We care about the protection of our clients' business. We care about the insurers we do business with. We care about service, about our future, and above all, we care about how we perform for our clients.
We are celebrating 65 years of success, which I believe is attributable to the quality of our staff. We have, I'd like to believe, the best in the industry. Back in 1969, when I joined Morris & Mackenzie, I was told by management then that Morris & Mackenzie had an excellent reputation and was well known in the industry for being a quality firm, but a firm with very high values, and that I needed to adopt that culture, that the firm, since its debut in 1939, was committed to the markets, committed to the clients, and committed to its employees, and that in the future I needed to think this way if I was going to be successful. And I must say that over the years, from generation to generation, this culture has been passed on and well adopted, and this is probably why that we are able to keep clients for 30, 40, and 50 years. And also our employees. We have a number of employees that have been with us 25, 30, and 40 years, which is quite unusual in our industry. And I think one of the reasons that we're able to keep our staff that long is they're well treated, and they are also partners for the most part, partners of the firm. They own their firm. They're proud of working at Morris & Mackenzie. Our values basically have been passed on from generation to generation, starting from Mr. Morris & Mackenzie.
In 1894, Andrew Allen Mackenzie came to Montreal to begin his career in the insurance industry. He concentrated on building a firm with a reliable technical base. Following World War I, Ellis Mackenzie inherited his father's business. A few years later, in 1939, the firm then known as Hare & Mackenzie was merged with Fox & Morris. This was the creation of Morris & Mackenzie. In 1954, offices were opened in Toronto. At that time, many of the country's national firms in the insurance industry were being sold. Nevertheless, Morris & Mackenzie remained strong and independent. In keeping with its founder's commitment to develop an independent Canadian brokerage house, the firm was completely reorganized in 1964 under the leadership of Jack Wallace.
He had the ability of bringing people together of whatever backgrounds and making them work well.
At that time, Alan Drum was one of the most dynamic sales representatives at Morris & Mackenzie. He remembers Jack Wallace and the introduction of the corporate partnership concept. This innovative structure would provide motivation to deliver high-quality, personalized client service.
Well, there's no question. This system that Mr. Wallace brought in revitalized Morris & Mackenzie completely.
Alan Drum was part of the company's expansion from the 50s to the 70s, an expansion due in part to the construction boom then underway.
There was construction going around right across the country. Morris & Mackenzie were in the construction business virtually. We had architects and engineers, and we knew every form of construction policy available. We made sure that our client got the very best form.
A new era began for Morris & Mackenzie in the 1970s, starting with the opening of an office in Vancouver. In 1972, Jack Wallace became chairman with Alistair Gordon as president. Then, in 1979, a new generation of leadership arose with the appointment of a new executive committee along with Frank Dugan as president and CEO.
Mr. Dugan saw a need to have a strong balance sheet. And rather than distributing the profits to the shareholders each and every year, Mr. Dugan started to hold them back so that we became a very financially strong organization. I think it's due to that foresight that we were able to weather some of the storms, especially in the early 90s, where it was really tough, and commissions were down, and the soft market continued and continued many years. And I think it's just because we had that reserve, that financial reserve, that we were able to survive and not get eaten up and merged like all of the many other brokers did in Montreal and other areas in Canada.
Not only did Morris & Mackenzie weather the storm, but it also tackled the technology challenge at the same time.
I believe it was about 1987 where Mr. Dugan and the other directors saw a need for us to invest in automation.
Morris & Mackenzie broke new ground. It made a substantial investment in the establishment of its first technological platform for personal lines insurance. As the 90s arrived, Morris & Mackenzie financed another major project when they set up a client service training program.
There was a program that started in the late 80s and continued into the early 90s. It was called Cassette.
This initiative allowed the company to further consolidate its clientele despite the turbulent times the industry was going through.
The focus was that we want to give not very good service, not excellent service. We want to give exceptional service, and that you want to dazzle your clients with your service.
Through innovative client service practices and careful planning, Morris & Mackenzie has successfully managed remarkable financial growth over the years. In fact, its commission volume doubled from 1984 to 1996 and doubled again from 1996 to 2003. The history of Morris & Mackenzie has been marked by many important milestones. Each of them has been instrumental in building what is now one of the largest privately held brokerage firms in Canada. Today, Morris & Mackenzie employs nearly 200 dedicated employees in 3 offices strategically located in Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver. Deals with select insurance partners chosen for their solid work ethics and financial stability. Provides insurance brokerage, risk management, and benefit consulting services to a broad spectrum of industrial, commercial, and institutional clients, and serves the insurance needs of thousands of individuals, both on a personal and a group basis. It is with pride and confidence in its proven ability to lead change that Morris & Mackenzie eagerly looks forward to the challenges of the future.
I know we have what it takes to face the challenges ahead. We've got bright young people, we've got our reputation, and we've got a good, solid client base. And we are specializing in new areas, new technology, so I am extremely confident of our future. To be successful in the years ahead, we will have to continue to service our clients the way we have in the past. In other words, be totally dedicated to them and earn their confidence. That is the way that we will continue to have loyal clients and have them as clients for another 15, 20, 25 years. Do what's best for the client. Don't do what's best for Morris & Mackenzie. And with that recipe, I'm sure that we will survive for many, many years ahead.